This conference will now be recorded.
Otherwise, I'm not giving the full time to you to set up your system and other things. If you have time, then I will be giving you full time on a regular basis, and you can get started and work along with me how I am strategizing my things. Uh, and this is the first step towards it. And this is something that was requested by Bezel to me, and I thought, okay, let me take it forward. To give an idea about what is my plan on a daily regular basis or in daily basis to get started and to do come into the action mode. I have started making my own website very in a different way. I have the website for last 10 years, but I started making in a different look, and each and every part I'm designing in a different way, taking multiple things into consideration. The same thing I'm going to tell you in each step. Even my next book also, which is going to launch on next 10 days, that is also script is ready. So everything I'm going to tell you, how should you plan? But in all the steps, one thing is going to stay common. That is the SEO, how to get the visibility with the public. We are going to start with 5 different attributes, and daily we are going to touch with one. To get started with, we will be looking at the basic SEO concepts today. Some part of it already we did earlier. Maybe some part will be repeated now, but I will be showing you 2 or 3 different new tools that we are going to look at now. After that, we will be talking about how to write the blog to get maximum attention. That's again a new program that I'm coming up with for the outside world that already been launched. There are a few registrations already happened that I'm going to tell you about that as well. And as you know, this group everything is free, so nothing will be charged. You will get access to all those courses. Second one will be how to utilize the SEO, and I'm going to talk about a new thing which is called the free funnel building formula. See, all of you are making different kinds of videos. Even I saw a video from Bijal, which is very nice. Bijal, I personally liked your video. It is very good. But audio quality little needs improvement. Video is super. There is no doubt about it. So what I'm going to talk about nowadays is, suppose you are making a video, how to put the people into a funnel so that it will give you the monetization strategy. So two things we are going to pick first. First is basic SEO concepts, that is going to be a repetition, or you can say a revision. Second one, we are going to look at, I know that all of you know how to make the videos for YouTube, but now we will be looking at how to monetize those videos. When I say monetization, I'm not talking about the monetization using the AdSense that is coming from the YouTube. I'm not talking about that. That's a cream. That's again a additional bonus that you are getting. I'm talking about converting them as a lead and get business out of that. I'm going to do that for myself. Even I'm also going to showcase that how you can also do it. Third thing and most important thing, Sanjay has given me a assignment. You can say that's something he wanted to do with his clients. In his LinkedIn network, personal LinkedIn network, there are 13,000 different contacts that is present. He wanted to monetize that, and he wanted some technical help from my side, which I could able to crack. It's a good thing, win-win situation for every one of us, because even I am also going to use the same strategy for my conversion. So using LinkedIn, how can you send bulk SMS, which is going to again conversion is possible. We don't know, maybe it may convert or may not convert, but we can utilize it as one of the email sending mechanism. That's what also I'm going to showcase. So these are the 4 things that I'm going to showcase in first 1 week. Next week, we will look at how to publish your digital book. When I say digital book, that can be a copy of your previously published the hard copy of the book. But I'm completely publishing this one book in digital medium. No hard copy. I'm planning as of now. Maybe in future I will look at. So if you already have a hard copy of the book, you can make it a digital version of it. I'm not talking about ebook. Ebook is PDF copy. That's just a copy of your hard copy. Okay, so I'm not talking about that at all. I'm going to talk about how to make your audio book and digital book. Again, how to market it in digital platform to get maximum sales and revenue. That's what I'm going to talk about. That is going to be next week. So this is the strategy as of now for me. Again, next week after the audiobook, we are going to talk about, and whatever I'm saying, the written one also I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you. I'm assuming all of your programs are ready. If your programs are ready, then you can sell it. How to sell that formula also I'm going to tell you, because I'm selling my program right now. And you can be also joining my team to look at how I'm selling my products. Okay, that is something is my total strategy which I'm going to disclose to every one of you. Perfect. And let me tell you one thing. Recently there is a research, or a, you can say there is a paper published, because this is something, there are many organizations who are doing different kinds of research. I'm associated to one of the organization which does different kinds of research on webinars. The recent research report which has come, the webinars are going to die out within the next 2 to 3 months. If you are trying to have any program which is going to be on digital platform using different kinds of Facebook campaign and everything, try to make it more and more faster. Within next 2 to 3 months, we can expect it to die out very soon. There is something new that is coming up, and people will be moving to the new thing, because competition gives to different ideas, and different ideas again gets into different kinds of solutions. Again, those solutions are little new kind, which may not be like the old kind. So this is something I wanted to give an update. How should we prepare? That also I'm going to share, because we are. I got something which how should we plan? That also I'm going to share with all of you. This is the context setting that I did just now. Let's get into action. But before I get into action, making it open for every one of you for next 2 to 3 minutes to have a casual conversation if you have anything. Open forum.
So what I understand is you're going to talk about SEO, then you're going to talk about the how to monetize the YouTube, and
Yes.
bulk yes, you're going to teach us next week on
No,
LinkedIn.
this week. That is also this week.
Okay, right now, today.
Uh, Not today. Not today. Today we are going to do the SEO basic understanding, and what are the different tools that we can use to look at the SEO. Okay.
Okay.
One tool already we discussed earlier. Today we are going to talk about a second tool. So it's going to be a repetition of the previous one, and this is going to be a new edition. Only these two things we are going to look at today. Okay. Hi, Susil.
How are you?
Okay, perfect. Let's move on. Before we move, hey, welcome. Uh, just I got started, but technically I'm getting started now. Okay, I just set the context for next 2 weeks that we are going to achieve, and how to monetize and how to market the program. That also I just given an idea, but not yet told about anything concrete. Okay, the detailed content I'm sending to, within this program. Before we close, I'm going to send you the detailed program. I'm going to showcase to you the detailed program. Okay, and just I want a vote here. Can we make it daily, so that I can cover more quicker? Otherwise, I'm unable to finish all your, because yes, last week only I promised to do many things I could not do. Can I make it daily?
What would be the timing?
Uh, how about the same time?
7 o'clock,
7
7:15.
7:15. 7:15 to 8:30. That's the time generally we do.
Okay.
After the program, I will share across to you the link where you can join us, Nagis, in our group, and that group will be interactive. And those people who are not going to be interactive, I'm going to throw them out of the group very soon. So this is something I'm making a rule from today. Okay. So, and I need only the action takers. There are many people who join, but they are not taking action. Who are not taking action, they don't need, I don't need them in Reboot Club anymore. I'm going to remove them from the group from this week onwards. Okay, guys, get started. If you're excited and ready to get started, just type X. type X. Okay, guys, great to hear that you are equally excited like me. Let's get started now. Action number one. Action number one. I know most of you have already the clarity. Okay. I want that clarity to be on track right now on paper. Okay. First and more important, I want everyone to confirm me that you are absolutely clear about your niche and micro niche. If you are absolutely clear, then type 1. If you're not clear, type 2. Niche and micro niche, both. Excellent. Nagesh, okay, I will come back to you, Nagesh, separately. And okay, guys, every one of you clear. That's something super good. Almost you are done with 30% of your work. 30% of your work is done. Now, let's understand one thing. I want you to just type in who do you think that your competitor in the market as of now or market leader in your niche. The reason I'm asking, because you should model yourself according to who is the market leader. I want you to write down the person whom you think that you should be following up in your area. Just either write his name or write his website name in the chat window right now. Your time starts now, and I'm going to count only 5. 1.
In
Yep.
the area which we stay, like जहाँ हम रहते हैं,
अरे
you're
नहीं नहीं
talking
नहीं.
about that or
No, no, no. I'm talking about the area in which you are doing your business, your
okay,
niche.
okay, okay,
Or
okay,
you can say that whoever you are following or you think that he can be your mentor.
oh, so my mentor, I know that
No, no.
who's
Yeah,
my
just
mentor
type
on the
in. Just
call.
type in. Just I want to see. I just want to see. Okay, great. Good thing is everyone we know and do have different kinds of people who are following. Okay, Nagesh, you are from the technical side. You can follow me. Okay, I am one of the top technical trainers in India as of today, so you can follow me. So we'll come to that separately. Okay, guys, I am getting you that you are filling it up. No worries. Now understand one thing. Now understand one thing. Why did I ask this question? This question was needed because you should have one clarity in your mind. What are you going to do? And who is the person who is already succeeded in that area so that you can follow him. Okay. Now understand one thing. If let's say that I'm taking a example here. Travis, Ritu has given the name of Travis Bradbury. Okay, so when Travis sees following, then what are the things he can model from him or her? I don't know Travis, but I think him. So what are the qualities or what are the different things that he can follow? That is one thing. Second and most important thing is when we are planning our visibility in the market, we have to look at for many keywords. Understood? Many keywords. That keywords, whatever we are getting, that is going to help us in planning our next stage, or what you can say next stage of action. That is more critical when it comes to the SEO. Let's say that if I go to Google and ask Google who and type about, let's say that healing, best healer in India, or best spiritual healer in India, okay, or best Reiki expert in India. What does Google do? It search its database, right? It has many algorithms which are written and then it shows us the result. So now we have to play with that. To play with that, we need to get many attributes. Those attributes we can get started from here. That's one thing. Second thing, which I generally follow, not mandatory that you have to follow the same, but you can follow also to some extent. Always try to stay ahead of the competition, or try to always try to model something which is already there in the best in the market. I will show you one thing which I am trying to do. It's something very silly thing that I'm doing, very silly thing, but I think that it's good thing. That's why I'm doing it. Okay. I told you that I'm making my website. I started working on my website starting from yesterday night. Actually, we started working. Before that, we were just making some plans, but it currently is live now. Just I'm going to present my screen, then I will show you that what I'm trying to explain to you. Please confirm me once you can see my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, Tapas.
Okay, so this is my website, tapasmisra.com. Earlier also I shown my website to all of you, but today if you look at, then it's a new website. Okay, and what I did in this website, first I changed my technology. There are many things still has to make, but I've just started, so it's not fully made. Like this positioning of this, and there are many things that has to be done, but just I get started with it. And let me show you what are the key elements into it. Make a note of it. You are going to learn a lot of things by looking at this website, a lot of things. Okay, who do you think that your inspiration? My inspiration is who is the top brand in this world, in this industry as of today. Can you guess who is the top brand when it comes to the coaching business in the world as of today? Training, coaching in the education business. Who is the top brand? Let's make a wild guess. Can you please type in who is the top brand? Please type in who is the top brand as per you.
What kind of coaching you're talking about?
Anything, anything. No, no, you're talking about company. I'm not talking about the company. I'm talking about the person. Tony Robbins, right? Tony Robbins. Unanimously, everyone will say that Tony Robbins is the market leader. Everyone is trying to copy him. Okay, but I have done little different. I'm just showing you the website of Tony Robbins right now. Okay, I have to move it little side. Welcome, Hari.
Welcome, Tapas. Sorry, thank you.
No problem. So let me show you here. Let's say Tony Robbins. Look at the first three areas. Look at the first three areas. On the top, then menu area, and this area. Could you able to capture what are the things are there? 1, 2, then 3. Now look at, I'm not saying that I am copying him. I'm not copying him. Okay. But what I did here is I tried to make it in the same way so that even the image, if I go for a professional image, then it will be little more better. So what I am trying to do here is when a person is coming to your website, there is something comes to as a impression. That something is a psychological thing that we have to first understand. And the most important thing here is we have to play with the psychology with 4 different elements. First element is the look and feel. It should give an impression. You would have seen there are many products in the market which will be looking the similar kind of, the name will be slightly changed, otherwise it will be looking exactly the same replica, right? You will have the Nike t-shirt, the same thing will be there. The it will be a hockey stick in place of the usual Nike symbol. So like that, Adidas also, there are many brands which is there in the market which are top brands, but slightly they will modify. Why? Because it is going to give the same kind of look and feel or the experience to the people when they first time look at it. But quality always matters. I'm not talking about the quality. Okay. So what I did not do many changes, neither I copied it. This is a theme, it's a WordPress theme which I have utilized here, and rest of the things, when if you come down, scroll down, it is different. But the first impression, I wanted to keep the same impression that is generally there. Okay, so that's how I try to play it. So when you model someone, try to model it little wisely and try to look at what is people going to think about it. That's more important. Okay, this is the point number one. Now I'm going to talk about each and everything in a detailed manner when we'll come forward. Second thing is the color. Color is also has to be wisely chosen based upon your particular industry to which you belong to. Let's say someone is into technical field. I'm into techno functional. I'm one of the top technical trainers. Also I do coaching. Also I do a lot of other things also, right? So when I do that, at that time I need to look at many things which should be representing me as a brand. Okay, most of the coaching you will look at, people will go for a color which is red or little uh, twisted color or little combination of red and orange kind of thing, which is more transformative in nature. That's what you will find. If someone who is business, you will find little kind of yellow black kind of things are there. So different people has different perceptions and different things. If you look at something which is related to the herbal products, green will be there little more. If you look at something which is related to something which is like blue chip, the blue chip means IT companies kind of thing, little bit blue kind of thing again will come to picture. So each industry has a specific color, and also every industry, if we are going to the market to sell ourselves, then it is also going to bear your brand color. I found total 256 different colors. Again, this is something I did research only last 1.5 day back, and this is something I want to give the credit completely to our image scientist Kuljit. She just introduced me to that area, and then I did little research. So I'm going to share my research, which is 56 colors. Then you can choose which color is the best suited for you. Okay, then you can make your branding according to that. And now onwards, whatever the different branding things that we are going to do, everything will be in line with that particular color. If you are going for a YouTube channel, that also should represent your color. If you are going for something which is LinkedIn, that also should be color. So one consistency always we have to follow. We are going to look at that. So first thing is your website and how does it look like, what impression it's giving to your audience. Second one is which is your brand color. Third one, I'm going to talk about your logo. My logo, as you can see here, I have this is something I'm using for a very long time, where my signature and my name, there's something everywhere till now. In last almost 3.5 years, I'm consistently using the same logo, and so I'm going to stay with it. But if you are making your logo, there are multiple different variety of options available, and you can choose your logo accordingly. And I'm going to talk about also what are the different kinds of logo that is possible. Even I'm writing one blog on it, you can see that blog will be here, and it will be accessible to all of you. You can look at that blog as well, and then you can think about how to use that one. So that something is will be available in our blog section very soon, maybe by today or tomorrow. So these are the different questions different people are asked me, and I'm trying to provide them solutions. So this is about 5 key reasons to have a logo and what are the colors, everything I'm going to write here. So
Tapas,
that's
Ritu here. Sorry,
yeah,
sorry to interrupt.
please
Tapas,
go ahead.
last time you did mention that we could Google it in terms
Hmm.
of the signature fonts, right?
Hmm.
So I tried finding those, but none of those were available in our Word templates and all.
Okay, I will come to that. I don't want to
ठीक
deviate.
है,
I will come to
ठीक
that.
है.
We will have a working session for that. Okay.
Sure, sure. Okay.
I already know from where you can download all of them, so I will help you with that. Maybe we'll do that today itself. Once we finish our regular, we'll take another 30 or 40 minutes, then we'll do it. Okay. Okay. So this is something that I'm going to tell you here. Everything, and this is again the question that came from Ritu only. I made this one, so it was not public. This was in personal level. I told to all of you. Now I'm going to almost more than 30 people asked me, so I'm making a blog and a video for that. Where you see that yellow mark, that's a video plus blog, and where you see that blue, yeah, that's more than 5 or 10 people asked me. That's why I'm making that one. So that's how I designed blogs and everything. And all the different headlines that I've given, this is something I've taken from the SEO. I will show you that how did I formulate my taglines. That's what I'm coming to this next within next 5 minutes. Any questions so far? Okay, good. So let's get started now. And
Tapas,
please go ahead.
I'm Rudraksh.
Hey, Rudraksh.
Um, so when you said about getting the headlines for the blogs from SEO,
Mhm.
are you do you implement separate SEO for the blogs and separate for the website,
No,
even if the blogs is
SEO is
within
a
the?
concept. See, SEO is a concept which remains consistent for everything, be it your YouTube header, YouTube, suppose you made a video and that is YouTube subject line that you are giving, be that, or it's a blog, or it's a podcast, or it's something that you are writing in anywhere in internet. Everywhere it remains the same.
Yeah, no, and I was not asking that. My question
Okay.
is, suppose when you are writing a topic in the blog,
Hmm.
and you're so now like, you giving an example, right? You're not actually coaching about the web hosting solutions, okay?
Correct.
So you're
Correct.
separately the day you have to publish your blog, you are doing a new SEO search for your blog, right?
No, look at in this way. You are trying to formulate a uh, combination of the words which will be more visible to the public based on Google search. That will be the definition that I will say. You are going to rearrange your words which will have more visibility through the Google algorithm. Basically, you are playing with the Google algorithm.
So exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So you have to be on toes for SEO every day. Now, whatever way you designed your website, you are going to
Mhm.
refresh that also. And you're also refreshing the SEO basis the new research when you are publishing your blog.
If a new one you are doing, yes. But if you're existing, no.
Okay, debatable. Okay, we'll go forward.
Okay.
Tapas,
Uh,
sorry, Ritu
mhm.
here.
Yeah,
Tapas,
please
keywords
continue.
और SEO में क्या फर्क है?
देखो, SEO
Sorry, sorry,
stands
sorry,
for,
sorry.
yeah,
Hashtag,
please.
sorry, hashtags and keywords में क्या फर्क है?
Okay. Hashtag is something which is trending.
Okay.
Well, let's say that hashtag is actually started by Twitter, but now it's
Hmm.
used by Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. Even in normal sense, also that is something is more widely used now. And this is
Okay.
something which came from the evolution of a technology called Angular. Maybe you would have heard about if someone is
Yeah,
familiar to
yeah,
the technology
correct.
world. There is something called
हाँ,
Angular. Most of
right.
the things which is previously there HTML, CSS, and different things, now they
Uh-huh.
started coming to the Angular because Google Chrome is now based on the Angular framework.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
when we say something has and some word we are putting, then
Hmm.
Google search try to give that more importance above the other words. Let's say
So
that
hashtag helps in that. Okay. Okay.
yes, trend, it
Okay.
becomes a trending item.
Okay. And that
So
doesn't add any value to the SEO?
that adds value. That's what I'm saying.
That
It
adds.
adds
Okay.
value. It adds
हाँ,
value.
ठीक
It be
ठीक है.
let's say that you written Ritu, you written
हाँ,
has
yeah.
Ritu. Okay.
Okay.
Difference here
हाँ.
going to be what Google search engine will think that has Ritu. That means Ritu is something that people are if some people are searching, it should be showing first.
Okay.
It becomes a
Okay.
trending item.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay. So that's how
ठीक है.
technically it has been designed by the Google search
Hmm.
engine.
Hmm.
And this is
Okay.
something which is
Because
very just came maybe 18 to within last 2 years this evolution has come. Before that you wouldn't have seen that much hashtag. So last two
yeah,
years
yeah.
it got more popular, but it was there for last 4 to 5 years from the day
Hmm.
Angular came to market.
Okay. No, because until now, SEO I have had no understanding of what is it. So I've been
Mhm.
using no, hashtags in my blogs and everywhere.
No, no, no.
So I think it has
Unknowingly
been
you are
added.
doing that. Unknowingly you are doing that, but that's the right way.
Okay, great.
That's the right way.
ठीक है.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
No problem.
Tapas, this is Nagesh here.
Hey Nagesh, tell me.
Yeah, do you have any reference where to build your own website? You are using any reference site?
We'll come to that. That's part of our program. This is a 10 episodes that I'm going to make, where website is also part of that. I will come to that.
Okay.
Tapas, hashtag can be used even for YouTube?
Yes, everywhere. Because at the end of the day, everything is getting searched by the Google search. And this is something by the for the Google search. So be it YouTube, be it any other platform which is not non-Google platform, which is a Microsoft platform, everywhere you can use, or it's a WordPress, everywhere you can use it.
Thank you.
Okay. Now let's look at when you are trying to write a sentence. Let me say that I'm trying to take this particular sentence, brand you 5 key reasons to have a logo. Okay, this is something I made the subject line of my blog. But right now, writing blog is slowly becoming outdated. Remember, slowly becoming outdated means it's not going to go out of the market. It is going to stay in the market. But the evolution is happening a little faster. We have to go along with the evolution now. Now the killer formula here. Do you want a killer formula here? Even I'm also going to follow the same formula. Do you want to get more visibility?
Yes.
Yes. Again, come closer, come closer. Okay. Killer formula here is you have to make a fusion product. Okay. What is the fusion product? Do one thing, give it to multiple source. When multiple source, it will reach to multiple audience, or you can say the audience number is getting multiplicated as well. One area you are putting, that means you are targeting one type of audience. But when the same product you are using in 3 different areas, then you will see it's going to multiple different public. So the traffic may come more to your website. When more traffic, that means more people may buy your product. Okay, because now onwards we are going to see how to monetize our own website as well. Okay, that also I'm going to tell you. So underline point, just write down here, killer formula is equal to blog plus video, which is vlog plus podcast. Now that is the killer formula that is going to work. One is your blog plus video, that means your YouTube plus your podcast. So all the 3 things now you have to make a fusion product. Then it will have more visibility in the market. Now let's look at how am I going to make, because as I said, this is a brand new website, and in this website I'm just started, so that I'm going to showcase to you. If I look at this particular thing now, let me tell you one thing. Sapna is here in the call. Hi Sapna, are you there?
Yeah, hi, I am Tapas. Yeah, I am. My grandchildren are
Okay,
here with me, so that's why I'm spending time with them. They're talking so much, that's why I put my say hi,
no
say
problem.
hi. Hi.
Hey, do you have video on? Do you have video on so that we can look at them, as well?
I'm spending time with my children. So my children are here. My grandchildren. This is my older one, this is my younger one. Say hi.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello. What is their name? What is their name?
Ayansh, go say. Ayansh. Ayansh
Sorry,
Mohan.
come again. Come again.
Can you tell your name, Prita? Ayansh Mohan.
Oh,
Ayansh
great name.
Mohan.
Beautiful
So
name.
because the
Beautiful
children are
name.
here at Nani house, so that's why I'm running busy.
Okay, no problem. Can you see my screen, Sapna? Sapna, can you see my screen? Okay.
I can see your screen. Yeah.
Okay. Do you look at this?
Yeah.
Best mic for webinars. This is something that question came from you yesterday, right? So
Yeah.
now understand. Now understand. Every time
Huh.
if you okay, Sapna, you can put yourself mute. I can understand that you have a lot of
I will
things
take
parallel you are
that.
doing. Okay. Now, guys, understand one thing. All the different blogs that I have put forward here, 4 blogs that you can see, all these 4 blogs are giving solution to someone. I am not writing anything which someone has not asked me. This is the question that came to me yesterday by Sapna, because she wanted some help in that area. Which one is the best microphone which she can use, because she is into multiple Zoom calls and all. We know her background, right? She's doing a lot of stuff and really good stuff. So she wanted help in that. So I tried to do some research. I try to put so that people from that category will get benefited. But now let's look at it in a different way. I'm going to write only one article. I'm going to write 5 different articles, but the video is going to remain the same. Only one video. Now let's look at it in this way. Best microphone for your webinars. Second one, this is for a generic world, those people who are attending different kinds of webinars. Now my second blog which I can write is, if if you are attending too many calls, how can you give relief to your ears? Because if you look at now the corporate people, they are into calls 13 to 18 hours per day nowadays, and everyone's ears are getting bombarded with these words and everything. They want some relief. Okay, so in this case, what we have to do, we have to also showcase the same thing. Article will be different, but the video suggestions, these are the 3 mics which is can be best for you, and how to use it, that's going to remain the same. So one article for complete generic public. Second one is going to be for the corporate. Third one we can write that for Zoom calls. And what I want to say here, same thing, we are providing different people, but all these are going to where? Going to where?
Your website.
Website plus
Hmm.
YouTube, because it's a
Oh yeah.
video, right? So
Right.
look at here. So one article I have written, it's not completed, just I started writing. So I try to address someone which is a real problem. Second one is going to be, it's a problem for many, it's not a problem for one. So all these people should be trafficked to your YouTube channel. From their YouTube channel, again you have to put them to the funnel. How to go to the funnel from YouTube, that I'm going to tell you. That is a separate thing. And all social media platforms will be redirected to only one funnel. That I'm going to talk to that later. Okay. But right now, understand, multiple sources all will go to your YouTube. Why your YouTube views are less? Reason, you made the YouTube video, but it's not been linked to anything else, right? Is it linked? If I got anyone has linked it so far, does anyone has linked it?
Tapas, I
No,
have
no,
given my
Tapas.
website. I gave my website links and all. That's the only way. I don't know how to link it, पर मैंने website दिए हैं अपने हर YouTube video में ना.
हाँ, देखो आपने आपका एड्रेस दिया है वेबसाइट का. After they come to
हाँ.
your website, what does they do?
Nothing. That's the whole thing. Nothing.
That that means that lead has no use,
Yeah. True. True.
right?
True.
That means, now look at here. What I'm trying to say, look at here. Anyway, I'm going to come to that in a detailed way. Everything should be coming to one point. But when it comes arriving to that point also should have some action which will give you the monetary benefit. Okay, if not monetary benefit, then at least they will give you their contact and other information which you can use for a different purpose later. Okay, that point I'm going to come to a little bit later, but now let us focus on this one. Okay, so killer formula I'm returning again: blog plus second one is going to be your video, that is YouTube video. Third one is your podcast. Okay, now tell me, how many of you need my help on creating your podcast, or already you are on? Just I'm trying to understand if you are already on, or you need some help. Just type in,
I'm
What is
just
the
type in.
starting
No,
pretty
no,
slow.
no, just type in. If you are already have, type one. If you need my help, type two. Just I'm keeping a uh, track of everything.
what is the question?
Podcast. You know how to create your podcast, or you need my help in doing that as well? So Ritu said yes. So Sanjay need my help. Ritu is already pro in that. And okay, Nagesh, you need my help. Okay, perfect. It's very easy, super easy. But I will show you how to do that. Okay, most of the people need that. So I will talk about that maybe tomorrow. Okay, so three items I will show you, and how to create that. We'll see that. And also we are going to look at how to integrate all these three. And also I'm going to show you how does it do the magic. Okay, we'll see any blog that I'm posting or any YouTube video that I'm posting, how the traffic I'm trying to push to there. I will show that practically. Okay, and we'll do that as well. Any questions so far?
Hello,
Okay,
Sir,
Tapas.
yeah, please.
I have a Samsung Go mic. Is it okay?
Sorry, come again. You have?
I have a Samsung Go mic.
Mhm. See, any mic is good. Any mic that you are using is very good. We are not talking about this mic or that mic. If you are satisfied with that, then that's okay. We are not promoting anything or anything, right? So if you are satisfied, it serve your purpose, that's okay. Hope that answers my question. Okay, now any other question? Okay, let's move on now. Now I'm coming to the technicalities. Okay, how to look at everything. Some of them are repetitive, which are we already been discussed, and some of them are going to be new. Now let's look at how to formulate a sentence in using the SEO techniques. How to formulate a sentence using the SEO techniques. In this case, we have to identify the keywords. Okay, please mute yourselves. We have to identify the keywords, and based on the keywords we have to make which one is the best possible question or best possible answer that we are going to give to everyone. So let me mute everyone. Now let me show you that. I'm going to introduce you to two different websites, and these are the two websites even I also refer. Total actually 9 different things I refer, but to start with, and just I'm introducing to two different things. One already we discussed earlier, but I will repeat that second. But first one is, look at this one. There is a website which is called Uber Suggest. Make a note of it. Uber Suggest. This website is promoted and owned by Neil Patel, who is one of the top SEO expert in the market. That's why you will find his name on the top. And this is something that most of the people use to look at the trend. You can look at, there are many trend, there are many words and many things will be available here, which is a very good tool. And here you can look at one more information. Again, this is going to be a jumbo dumbo for you, which is backlink data and anything. I will explain what is backlink data as well. Even I have a database of it. I'm going to tell you this. Backlink is something which is not advised by Google. It's little unethical, but everyone is using this. this is something which is going to pull the public to your website. So backlink is something which generally we use. You remember one of the I shown you in Reboot Club, remember some days back, how did I use a Chinese backlink and which was giving maximum attention to my website. So these are the something that I'm going to tell you a little later. Now it will be little advanced. Now just let's look at here any particular word that you want me to try and see, show you that how is its value in the market. Do you want me to do anything like that? But before that, I want you to tell that if anyone want me to showcase, if you look at here, enter a domain or a keyword. So this is something that we can change, check for the domains as well as the keywords. So do you want, does anyone want me to search something specific?
Industrial
My
IoT.
Okay, one person at a time. So
Yes,
who are the
industrial
people?
IoT.
So Nagesh, I could not hear you properly.
Industrial IoT.
Okay, industrial IoT. Okay, let us see in this industrial IoT there are two words. One is industrial. Okay, so there are two words, but let me search it. Okay, and let's look at how does in India this particular word uh, is trending when we check it in our using this particular tool. Look at here, and it may ask for something to check whether I'm not a robot. Anyway, I'm not a robot. So there are two versions of it. One is free, second is the paid. But generally, every 99.99% you people use it the free version because we are not working anything as a professional. That's the reason we don't need uh, anything which is a paid version. Also look at your left hand side, you will find many things like keyword ideas. This is something more frequently we are going to use going forward. Content ideas. How should we make our content? Let's say that I'm writing this blog, there may be some pages which is going to be the same. So this is something content ideas, and there is something which is traffic analyzers and SEO analyzers. So all the tools are available to here, and we are going to look at some of them, how to utilize it, then we'll try to go further. So I think there is something slow, or maybe taking a little longer time. So let it take. In the meantime, I want you to show you one more area which is little faster as compared to it, but that will give you little less idea about the particular word. So let me take the second one, which is I told earlier to all of you, which is trend.google.com. And this time I want to take one from the ladies gang. Do you want me to search anything?
Something regarding like transformation or manifestation.
Okay, no, you have to give me in a specific, not something. Give me specific.
Okay. So manifestation.
Okay, but this is something look at in a little different way. Why I'm saying look at little different way? Because it can have many things. This is something which is more generic in nature, super generic in nature. If little bit more focused you will search, then it will be much better. But I'm going to search it many. Is this spelling wrong? Okay, right click. Okay, so let me search it and let's see. Okay, so this is the trending interest of the people, what we have searched. based on last 12 months. Even there are multiple factors that we can see. We can look at for hours also, last past 4 hours, or even I can look at for 2004, last 10 year. So it's going to give different options to us. We can look at based on our what type of data or what type of historical data that we want to look at the trending. So this is something which is coming more than close to 100%. So this has a lot of people who are using this word. But as I said, Bizel, this is something I won't go with this particular result reason. This is something that many people are, this is a keyword that many people are using in many different areas. Okay, so it's a very trending word. It does not show you any particular pinpointed result or pinpointed, it won't give you a pinpointed usable information. So I won't go with this because it's a very generic word. Now let me look at the second result which came from Uber. It's still going on. Maybe this is little slow. Let me
So,
refresh it and
can
I will
we
come.
check?
Yeah,
Okay.
tell me.
Can we check किसी का डोमेन जैसे कोई सुपर कोच है उसका डोमेन अगर हम चेक कर सके जैसे अगर टॉनी रॉबिन्स का डोमेन if we go and search what keywords he is using.
Hmm. Yeah, that we can do. But what I will suggest, okay, industrial IoT, you can see now it has been come. So Nagesh, what you can see is 1300 volumes, SEO difficulty 30. So there are different things and cost per click, CPC. Cost per click means if you are running a Facebook campaign, Learn IoT, then per click how much Facebook may charge you for lead generation. So different things that will show you here. And this is something, and also you can look at these are the keywords that is trending in the market, like industrial IoT applications, solutions, projects, gateway, automation using IoT, and industrial IoT companies in India. So there are different volumes and there are different results that has been come. Even we can look at the keyword ideas that we can use it when we are trying to write some article on top of it. It's going to show me many ideas. Okay, so I'm going to come to it. This is something that you can look at and you can ask me if you have any questions. Also, I'm going to talk about the backlinks, which I'm not talking right now, but I will talk about it little later. Now, let me go with uh, Bijal. See, Bijal, what did you say? Let's search for someone who is famous in the market, right?
Yes, Tony
Give me the
Robbins or
name.
Marisa
Oh, no,
Peer
no.
or
Okay, so I will go with the second one. Marisa, right? What is the spelling? Marisa.
yeah,
Then Pierre. P double E
P double E R.
S,
Uh,
or
uh,
S is not there.
no, just
Okay. So let me search. See, these are the names I'm searching only for India, though they don't belong to India. Let's see how does it reflect. Okay. Yeah. Here we have. So volume again is 1300. Uh, Peer books. Maybe he has written multiple books, and that is something also is there. So multiple different things that has been come. And how to utilize this data that I'm going to show you a little later. But right now you can look at this is something that is coming, and from which area how many links are coming, that also you can see, like 346 from his own website, YouTube around 8. So there are different sources which is landing in different places, and this is something is a generic data. How to utilize this data is again one more question that we will look at after some time.
That was Shipra here. But what one is how to use this data, but what exactly does this data mean to us? How, I mean, what is the use and in terms of understanding? What should we understand with this data and what should we comprehend with this data? Then only we can use it. But
Okay.
can you explain a little bit?
Sure. See, there are, okay, let me take in this way, it will be easy for me to explain to all of you. Uh, Basically, if you look at, let's say that you have your website. How many people are coming to your website? There are many ways you can find it. But what are the sources from where you are getting those people to your website? And from your website, where does they go? All this information we need to know, right? And second one, which is more important here, is which are the words by searching that they landed in your website. That's what is most using this kind of things we can beautifully look at that, so that we can model our website based upon the market leaders. That's the reason I asked who is your market leader. Let's say that Bijal is following the Marisa Peer, then what she can do, those keywords what she is using in her website, some of them maybe she can replicate in Bijal in her own website, or whatever the blogs or whatever the articles she is writing, she can incorporate those words here. That is going to work as a keywords. That is the basic use of this particular website, where it's going to show you the pinpointed keywords which is people are using and how you can use them as well. So you can basically you can look at this keyword ideas. So it is going to give you the keyword ideas which you can be using in different forums, or even you can do one more thing. Okay, let's say that you can refer them in some of your blogs. I do that most of the time. I refer the top coaches like Jack Canfield, or sometimes I refer Tony Robbins that he quoted this. So that gives more visibility to the search engine. That's what basically is the use of this particular tool, which is Uber
So
Suggest.
I understand that you refer to some important popular names or popular words
Hmm.
which brings them to your website. But for
Hmm.
example, here you search Marisa Peer, right? Now,
Correct.
if you can scroll through your screen, because we don't see the full screen, but it is
Hmm.
just saying Marisa Peer and Marisa Peer books, which is
Hmm.
basically people have to type her name to come to her website, which means people are actually looking for her. But
Correct.
where are the other words through which they would have landed her? How do you understand that? Because I'm not able to understand how did they land to her page. See here with the words Marisa Peer, the people have typed those words. That means they would go to her website because that's what they're typing to go to her. Where are the other keywords here? Is what I'm trying to understand.
Look at here. Here, Marisa Peer quotes, Marisa Peer is. Look at these words. Okay. Sometimes, let's say that Sandeep Maheshwari's wife. People have searched it. If you go to Google, you will find that. Okay. So basically, and Marisa Peer daughter. So people are not searching only about her, maybe about many other things, about the personal information. His real age, how old is he? So there are many questions that will come in the internet search, and based upon that, how many people searched what? That's something it is going to show. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me do one thing. Okay, so I'm going to put let's say something super generic. Let's say I'm putting Bijal only. Okay, I'm just trying to see what is coming. Bijal, what is your website? Ask. It is something ATM Bijal, right? Your website name
Right. हाँ.
ATM BIJAL or double J.
नहीं, JALKABR.
Just I want to see whether anyone searched it or anything happened to this. It will take a while it runs. See here, zero organic visitors because people did not search for it. Even if I look at maybe my website also, it will come very less. But let me take the reboot club. Just I am trying to see how does it behave. Okay, so it's asking me to log in, but I will log in later. Okay, it's forcing me to log in. I will log in later, but let me see some of the information which is coming over. Okay, so so many questions asking. Let me allow. Okay, let it come. Okay, so this is going to tell me about my organic keyword search and also how many people visited per month, everything, and from what are the sources. If you look at from Facebook, how many people, from Pinterest, how many people. So there are different things, and you can see this is something which we were using as a backlink to use it to get some traffic from different areas. So basically, I want to see what is my source, from where it is coming, and what are the keywords that I should use. That is the main use of this tool.
So basically, this is a post-mortem of what has already happened, right? It's showing you where people are coming from. So, which means that those things you have done, so it is showing you the result that whether it drove or it didn't drive any traffic. How would you see it
It's not a
for
no, it's not a
future?
postmortem. See, postmortem, yes, it is happening. But this is the result, which is a postmortem. But if I want to get more organic traffic, what I need to do? What are the keyword ideas that I should be using? Those ideas I'm going to get it from here as well. But in that case, I need to refer the other competitors or the people who are already succeeded in that field. So what
Okay,
are
so
the
basically
keywords they are
research your
using?
competitors and then
Correct.
figure out what. Oh, okay.
That's correct. Yes. So when your competitors are using some word that is getting more traffic to them, you can use also similar keywords. Let's say that manifestation, or let's say that transformation. These are the words they are using. Just example I'm taking. Then those words you can use it here. I think the better idea here is the previous search that we did, which was a more technical in term, IoT. That's what industrial IoT that we searched, but it's given me there are another searches, around 10 searches that people are searching more. Just you can do one thing: when you're writing a blog, put hashtag in those keywords. Then your article will come on the top, or whatever the video that you posted, that will come on the top based on those hashtags, right?
Okay,
Tapas,
understood. I got it. Got it. Thank you.
yeah, can we just do a quick this thing, keyword ideas ka? Just type in
Keyword
some,
ideas. Okay, perfect.
right? So will be clear like kis tarah ka.
I think this is something is a name based. That's why we are getting these ideas like book, then her qualification. These are the different questions that generally people has asked. Okay, but
Anything
if
like
I
any
go on, carry on, carry on, Vijay.
नहीं तो हम और कोई और किसी कोच का मतलब या कर लें या फिर किसी डोमेन को टाइप करके
Hmm.
हाँ so if we get the keyword
See, there
ideas
are
like I don't
keyword
know
ideas.
where can we find the keyword ideas like I'm not like screen पे मुझे वो keywords नहीं दिखाई दे रहा है basically I mean to say that like अगर मैं
Okay,
मरीसा पियर को अगर सर्च करती हूँ तो वो कौन से keywords यूज कर रही है वो कैसे समझ में आएगा
these are the searches that happened. Now let's say that what are the keywords that she has used in her
हाँ
website.
exactly yes
Okay,
exactly
so
this is
now
what I
look at
mean
what search we did. We didn't search a website, we searched a person. Now if
okay
you put her website, then you will get those things. Okay, let me show you something which I did some time back. Let's say that I did search for Siddharth. uh, I did that one. I don't know whether the spelling is correct or not. Okay, let me do more organic. Okay, I'm going more organic now.
good
So
one
let okay. So let's see that how many how does it work? So total monthly 952 people, backlinks 198. I will tell you what is backlink. That's again a super exciting story. Now, if I try to look at what are the keywords, okay. Now keyword ideas. Why does it came to my disappear? Okay, let me go to. Okay, let me look at now. Now look at here. Arfin Khan, the official website of arfinkhan.com. How many visited? 1038. Now look at this. I think this is something which is going to clarify your questions as well, many people as well. You can look at around 3,439. That is the hit on the Facebook from where they got to 1038 to the website. Okay, so that is something we know that that is where he plays, right? And if I look at view all, then it's going to showcase me a little more information about many other information. So uh, look at here, coach to fortune, Arfin, Arfin Khan wiki, and Arfin Khan review. There are 210 people who try to see his review. So these are the keywords that people have searched in the internet about him. And this is free version only shows this much information, and there are few other information that we can see that is going to come. But when we
I have a
use,
question.
yeah, please tell me.
हाँ, अब जैसे अरफीन खान he's a famous personality, ठीक है, but then
Correct. हाँ.
since we are starting अभी, तो
Mhm.
हम कौन से keywords यूज करें, हम कहाँ से लेके आए keywords idea, because अगर हम टोनी रॉबिन्स भी सर्च करेंगे,
No,
हमारी
no,
सर भी अभी
understood.
सर्च करेंगे.
Understand one thing. Arfin Khan certified coach. That's where that is written.
Where that is written, like, means we should mention
Is a
that.
Arfin Khan certified coach. So when people search for Arfin Khan, then where anyone who is written Arfin Khan certified coach, that also is getting searched.
So we can add that also, that Afrin Khan certified coach.
तपस वो तो हजारों होंगे ना?
हाँ,
होने
वो
दो ना,
हजारों होंगे.
होने दो ना, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? अभी तो हजारों होंगे, करोड़ों भी होंगे. That's
हाँ,
why
so out of
when
all those हजार,
no,
how
I'm
come?
just giving an example. See, I'm just giving an
हाँ,
example. I'm just giving an example here. Okay, what I'm saying, when we are putting frequently used keywords or frequently used questions, or backlink is particularly used for that purpose, then what does it do? It tries to always, when search is happening, something weightage, just a fraction of that also coming to your website. Maybe people are not coming to your website, but search engine is trying to authorize your website that this word is here. So slowly what will happen, your website will come to the top. When multiple search words some way or other way, the search engine try to uh, get some information from your website or from any of your pages, then that is getting tracked and that is getting registered in the database of the search engine. It won't happen overnight, it won't come immediately within one day, it won't happen, but slowly the rating, or what you call ranking of your website, is going up. Let's say currently around 15 crore websites are there, then your number may be 14 crore some change. It may come over by few thousands, or maybe few hundreds, or maybe few numbers. Slowly over a period of time, it will get a good ranking. Maybe A, B, C, D. There are different categories, so some category value it will come.
True. But then this is just one keyword. एक website पे
Just a key, one
traffic
keyword.
लाने के लिए.
Absolutely.
हाँ.
It's not one
So
keyboard.
how do we
Definitely is
get
not
the
going to do it.
keyword ideas? Yeah, exactly. वही मैं बोल.
See, keyword ideas. See what we are getting. We are getting some keywords here, and basically we now gone in a personal level. Okay, but when we are searching something which is again a little more different way. Okay, now let me show you the direct how I would have done, okay, let's say that I'm writing this particular blog. Okay, best mic for my for webinars. What I will do, mic is a keyword, webinars is a keyword. Okay,
Okay.
now all these words are more frequently used, right? Best is more frequently used, mic is more frequently used, webinar is also more frequently used. That's the reason I written very generic, like just 3 or 4 words, so that the chances are little higher. Okay, let me search by this, if I search by this webinar in today's world, definitely its number will be more than 100. Definitely it will be more than 100. Okay. Best is also more than 100. Mic, something I thought to write microphone, but I changed it to mic because mic is something more frequently people type. So I just searched by all three I found more, then that's why I taken these generic words.
Tapas, but in using these generic keywords, you might come onto search. But how do you come on the top among the
Top,
first
it will come
top three?
slowly after some time. It won't come overnight. It will slowly come. It may take around maybe 1 month or maybe 45 days, but slowly it will come on the top. That's what I
But
was saying
mic is
you.
mic.
No,
So
no, that's what.
Tapas,
So
mic
That,
and
hold on,
things
hold on, hold
are
on, hold
not
on, hold
something
on.
that.
Let me complete here. Okay,
Yeah.
that's the reason I said you the killer formula. Now, only writing is not helping people to get it on the top. Only writing is not helping. That's why we have to put in 2 or 3 different areas so that some way or other way, the more and more people when they search, it will come some way, and your ranking will go higher. Yeah, now I can take up your question. Go ahead now.
Okay. So my question is, for example, you have created a video, blog, and a podcast for
Mhm.
the best mic.
Okay.
Okay. These
Mhm.
three are something that you have done it once. Not every blog, podcast, or video would talk about mic,
Correct.
right? So doing it
Okay.
once,
Mhm.
how would it keep coming on top?
It will, once it gets around a certain number of hits, automatically it will come on the top if no such is written earlier. Whichever will get more visibility, that will come on the top. If someone else is there who has done this one, the same thing, then, and he has around, let's say, 1,000 hits and mine is around 600 hits, so his will come on first, mine will become on second. And there are many other factors
Okay.
as well. Just I'm giving an example
Uh-huh.
here.
Okay. And is there a number of views or clicks?
No, no, because
As a
it
question.
happens in lakhs and crores, right? We cannot really measure it.
Okay. And there are tricks to get more views, which you would be
Yeah,
talking about here.
definitely. That I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about.
Okay.
I know you guys will be more interested on those shortcuts.
Yeah, yeah. Because
Uh,
those seems to be more of foundation things, right? Once we have higher views, that's when our SEO
See, just
improves.
now I'm just showing you the foundation one. Then how
Huh.
to utilize it while doing it. We'll have a practical session.
Right. Okay.
We'll have
Sure.
a practical session. Suppose I'm writing these things. I'm making the video of this four. Why did I did it in a sample? Because I'm going to showcase that how it is going to reach out to the people.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Sometimes something
Hmm.
has to be made a paid. Sometimes we have to make it free. So both the options are
Yeah.
available. So
Right.
if I'm making it a paid, how am I going to recover my money? I cannot just
Hmm.
uh, spend on something which do not give me the return, right?
Yeah.
So all those
Mm-hmm.
tricks are also we have to understand and we have to implement in our programs.
Hmm. Okay.
And also, I told you that from today, I'm going to make a team where you mostly those people who are from today, you guys are going to work from with me. So it's going to be a daily one. Last week only I planned, but we could not do because if we leave it, it doesn't happen. So today we'll start over the call itself.
तपस
Okay?
रोज का कितना देर का कॉल होने वाला है?
ज़्यादा नहीं
How long
करेंगे,
is it
ज़्यादा
going
नहीं
to be?
करेंगे. Maximum 45 minutes.
Okay.
Maximum 45 minutes. It's a action taking. So actions will be predefined and just we'll look at what are the challenges that you are facing and how to overcome those challenges. That's it. We are not going to learn anything. It's going only
Okay.
to be action. All the learning will happen in the video, the LMS that is there
Okay.
already.
Okay.
No, nothing we are going to talk about here, how to do and what to do. It's only about what actions we taken, where are we stuck, and how to go ahead of it.
Sure.
Okay. So now let's come to our actions. Actions is I just given a foundation basic idea. Now I want every one of you to write a article in your respective area. At least if not the article, just try to find the subject line. Okay, and do it search in your both the areas, that both the tools that I shown you, using the Uber suggest as well as using the Google Trends, and try to see what are you getting. Don't put the complete sentence, put the keywords. Look at how many people are searching it. It's based on keywords. Sometimes the full sentence may give a result, may not give you the result. Okay, so try to figure out, at least suppose there are 10 keywords uh, in your sentence, then at least 5 keywords should have more than 75% weightage in the search that we did in the Google Trend. Then only it is going to be a good one. So that's the baseline, or you can say the thumb rule that you have to follow.
Tapas, can you repeat once again?
Suppose you are searching something in the Google Trend. Let's say that I have searched for this particular word, or your word industrial IoT, then it should have more. You can see the percentage number here. Minimum it should have more than 75%. Okay, suppose there are 10 words in your sentence. Let's say that I'm making a I'm writing something which has more than 10 words. Let's say that how does the industrial IoT help people in getting a better job. So let's say that 10 words. Out of that 10 words, at least 5 words, that means 50% of the words, should have more than 75% coverage or the weight over a period of 12 months.
तपस ये वर्ड्स
Mhm.
टाइटल में से ही होना चाहिए या पूरा आर्टिकल में से
Title,
हो सकता
title, no, not article. I'm talking about the title,
है? Okay.
because your
There
article
could
can
be
have
short
2000
titles as
words.
well, right? हाँ, the titles could be very short.
That's what I'm saying. Shorter is the better. I kept only 4 words, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just giving an example that suppose you have 10 words, 50% of that,
Uh-huh.
that means 5, should have a
Okay.
weightage of more than 75%. If you have 4 words, all 4 of them are having more than 75%, it's well and good. It's more better.
Okay. So, for example, Tapas, I have recently written an article on parenting with empathy. इसको अगर हम देखेंगे तो
Now you have to,
parenting
okay,
empathy.
okay, parenting and empathy. Just type
Yeah.
in that subject line, whatever you've given. I will try to search for that.
Just a sec. हाँ, just a second.
However, what is 3? I never given 3.
Sorry.
No, no. Haribabu has typed 3. I never give a option of
No,
3. I given only 1 or 2.
no. That is actually initially you asked some question that who needs some help. That time one, two, three something. I thought you are
Okay,
counting how many people want. So I added
okay,
three.
okay. Got it, got it. And now, Ritu, look at here. The first one that
Hmm.
I given parenting. Okay.
Hmm.
And where
Hmm.
are we searching? Let me search. Also, very important to look at which country we are searching. I already searched for India, I know, but still I need to clarify. But if you look at this parenting, then
Hmm.
last 1 year trend, it's not that great.
Okay.
Okay,
Hmm.
that's what is something one is there. And now let me look at the second keyword. Hmm. Sometimes it's a common word, but people do not search it that much better. Empathy,
Hmm.
then effective journey. So they are the 4 or 5 words. Empathy. Again, this word also over a period of 1 year do not have that much good, but slowly it picked towards the mm, April. That means Corona period. This picked a little picked. But before Corona period, it was not. You can look at the trend from March 29 onwards. It started going a little more peak. Otherwise, it was not that much great. It was just hitting 75, but it was not that consistent. So these are the main two words, but I do not say it has more consistency. So this is not a good example that I will say, as per Google, not for me. Okay.
Okay.
Tapas, can you do global business online?
Global business. Okay, definitely yes. Global
Online.
business. Just I'm taking everything in one. Okay, it's a super sign. It's hitting high and high and high.
Good. So I'm in the right business.
Yes, it's in mountain curve. You can look at this Everest curve kind of curve that's happening. It's सारे मिलेंगे यहाँ पे कंचनजंगा से लेके K12 से लेके सारे पीक मिलेंगे टाइगर हिल से लेके सब कुछ मिल जाएंगे यहाँ पे. So it's a good one. It's having good, but it's very generic again. But yes, it's a good one.
Suppose why only words from the title?
Because see, sometimes the whole sentence do not have a good demand. Let me show you. Uh, Same what I have taken. Best mic for webinars. It may not have a value. See, do not have a value because no one would have searched the complete word.
Correct.
Okay, how will I find whether it's a good one or bad one or a normal one? If I come to Google, just let me go to Google and I type best mic. See, what is the problem? Where did I did the problem?
Spelling, Mike.
Spelling. Okay, but if I write the same thing now, look at here. Now I'm going back to trends.google.com and type here best mic for webinar. Now search. Still I do not get. Okay. I just now I'm going to put only best mic. Let's see. Now I am getting result. Okay. So we have to look at sometimes we have to dissect the words, then we have to also look at and also look at the same trend like yours. Now starting from April Corona period, it has got more peak, but before that it did not had a good year. So always we have to look at what is the current trend, what is going on in the market right now. May not it happen in over a period of time, but sometimes something has a good demand and we have to utilize it at that appropriate moment. We have to write it, we have to strike at the right moment.
So suppose इसमें hashtags, what does that play a role here?
MIC is a hashtag. It's every word, whatever the word that you want to highlight, that becomes a hashtag.
Okay, so
I think this is something I need to
every
talk again. I will talk about hashtag in a different episode. Okay, how does I mean I'm going to post that one. What I'm going to talk about. I actually did it for one of the corporates. When it was a, I think I did that for Philips. How to effectively use hashtag for getting more business. So I have that content with me. I will talk about it. I think that's a good
Sure.
thing to talk about. Many people
So
need
Tapas,
that.
just to give you a background, any quote that I put on social media or any article that I put on social media have a specific hashtags which do not change depending on what the content of the article or quote is. They remain the same. Is that a good idea?
That's the best idea.
Okay,
That's the
great.
best idea. Let's say that even you'd have seen hashtag tapas, hashtag tapas misra. Okay, this is something I write in every place. Then also some people what they do hashtag tapas, hashtag Tapas Misra, hashtag whichever program is my signature program. Okay, so what will happen? These three things will appear based on whatever the search that is happening for any of my articles that I'm writing.
और ये कंटेंट में होना चाहिए हैशटैग्स या एट द बॉटम चलता है? बॉटम है ना? हाँ ठीक है. Why don't you check hashtag get sorted as one word?
Hashtag get sorted?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want me to check?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Hashtag not required, get sorted, that is enough.
United States में करेंगे?
Okay, this is in United States. Let me go to the India. Okay, this is good. Almost the trends is good.
Okay. इसको one word में रखें, hashtag one word get sorted होना चाहिए, space चलता है?
Sorry, you can do that as well. Better whether you keep it in word one or you keep it in separate. The system will understand the same. Let me show you. No, it's not coming. So you have to keep it separate. But when you put hashtag, the system automatically bisects it. It understands that it's a combination of many words.
Okay.
India arrives, so it tried to understand India and arrive separately.
The way I use it in my hashtags is get sorted as one word. Hashtag get sorted.
Okay, 1 second. No, you have to search separately only.
So is that a right hashtag that I'm using? Hashtag get sorted as one word? Or no?
You can put separately. Hashtag can have the space as well.
Okay.
You can put it separately as well. Okay, this is something I'm going to talk separately again. How should be your hashtag and what are the best practices for making a hashtag? Okay, I'm keeping a note of it. Maybe tomorrow we'll talk about it. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that is going to help many people. How does the hashtag benefit people?
How to create hashtags?
Yeah, I put that.
Yeah.
Even the same thing, I'm going to write a blog also how to create hashtag. Okay, perfect. So this basic idea I given. I hope this is going to help you in formulating your ideas. Tomorrow when we'll meet at 7:15, we'll look at tomorrow we'll do only from 7:15 till 8 o'clock actually is the ideal time. If required 15 minutes, we can extend maximum up to 8:15. We are going to implement what we learned today. It's going to be a complete working session and we are going to look at that. Okay. And my primary idea tomorrow will be also to look at how should be your logo, and Ritu, I have to help you in that. Okay, so I'm going to forward you you basically needed what you needed some fonts.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will put all the best fonts that is available, which is good for signature styling, and you can look at which one is the best suited for you, and you can download that.
Thank you so much.
No problem. That's okay. Okay, any other question? Otherwise, we'll wind up it today. But I want to give action items, and action items, as I said, you have to at least write your subject line with minimum 50% of the keywords should have more than 75% of the weight. Okay, then we'll try to see how to make a killer formula and how to utilize it and how to see how does it perform in the market. Performance is something which is a key factor that we are going to look at. Good.
Yes.
Okay. get into action. Post me.
Thank you, Tap.
Post me. How did you post in the Facebook group? How did you like this session? And this session recording also I'm going to post in our channel, and I'm going to share the link right away immediately after this call.
And you'll send the fonts at what platform, Tapas?
Fonts I will be posting in the same yeah, what you can say. I'm going to make another thread called logo design. Inside that I will put all the fonts. Anything that you like,
In
you can
every
download
group?
from there.
In
Not
every
every
group?
group, not that won't be in every group. That will be in our teachable.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
Tapas
that will
Mujhe,
be in
I don't think
teachable.
I have got the access. Could you confirm that?
I will see. If not there, then I will send you the link.
Great. Thank you, dear. Thanks,
Okay, take
everyone.
care. Thank you,
Tapas,
everyone. Thanks for your time. Haji,
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Tapas.
okay, thank you, everyone.
Take care.
So I'm going to do one thing. So let me see who are there on the call right now. So we have 10 people. All 10 of you. I want to say a big thank you and be in touch. This week is going to be very crucial for all of you. I'm going to help you. What I am doing simultaneously, you are also going to do the same.
Tapas,
Is it the time is same thing, suppose? Like same time, like
Same
in the
seven
evening or
fifteen,
something?
7:15, same
Okay.
time 7:15. But
Okay.
Sunday I am going to have a uh, big webinar, and as I said, from today I am opening up my reboot club for public. Till now it was a closed group. I never wanted
Hmm.
to make it big, but now onwards I am going to make it big. Okay, Nagesh, over to you.
you told we'll get connected. So how will we get connected?
Yes. So Nagesh, ping me. You already have my number. Ping me in a PM. I'm going to add you to my private group. Okay.
At what time shall I?
I will call you separately. I will call you separately. Okay. So
Okay.
let's drop off from now. I'm calling you on your mobile.
Okay.
Okay.
Take
See
care,
you
Tapas.
guys.
Good night.
Thank you. See you
Bye
tomorrow
bye.
at 7:15, and wish you
First,
best of luck for your future journey. From today, the journey has started.
Thank you
सर
very
आई
much,
हैव
Tapas.
जस्ट वन क्वेश्चन
Yes,
कल जो
Neha.
हम
Please
लोग
go ahead.
एक्शन प्लान करेंगे
हाँ.
do we need like if I have my website so do I need the website backhand
Bijal, wait. Uh, for you, I'm going to work personally with you. The reason is you are too much committed, and today everyone is here because you followed up with me. Otherwise, I get engaged with many things. I lose the attention. So I'm going to speak with you, and
thank you
every step I'm going to be there with you. So I'm going to talk to you
okay thank
personally
you
about this particular one. Okay.
Tapas,
okay
when
thank you so
coming
much
tomorrow?
Nagesh, I will call you because your voice is not clear to me.
थैंक यू तपस थैंक यू
Okay,
एंड
thank you guys.
व्हाट अबाउट द
See you
माइक
then.
उसके बारे में बात करिए
आपको
थैंक यू
अभी 5 मिनट के
थैंक यू
अंदर आपको ये मिल रहा है मैंने ऑलरेडी रिसर्च कर चुका हूँ मैं आई एम सेंडिंग यू द ऑल द 3 ऑप्शंस देन आई विल शेयर विथ यू द
ठीक है
वीडियो वन बट आई विल शेयर यू द रिजल्ट
थैंक
राइट
यू
नाउ विद इन 5 minutes okay
thank you,
Thank you,
Tapas.
and one request to everyone. I need a favor here. So whoever has whatever question, post that question in our Facebook group, and now onwards we will continue working on the Facebook group. Okay, and all the questions I will be answering there itself on daily basis. On daily basis, 3 times a day.
Thank you, Tapas.
okay, okay.
Okay. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.
Good night. Bye.
bye bye everyone
Bye bye.